Mhm.
Hello and welcome into another great Inside of Gospel Fest 2023. So glad to have you a part right there. That's Miss Loretta. And Miss Loretta is in charge of a very particular area of our concert series. Not only do y'all do a good job bringing the sound every year, but you're in charge of bringing together all of the roundup artists that we're going to have.
Yes, it's
So tell me a little
amazing.
bit about who we're going to have this year.
Okay, well, I've got them over here on another screen. I'm not sure what's happening here, but on my screen, I have the Reverend Quartet. Um, they were actually in attendance last year. Amazing group. They even got a shout out during the talent competition. They were told they did an amazing job. We have coming in. Wow, it's very hard to see some of these. Molded Clay, it's a male quartet,
Yes.
traditional quartet. They are another really good bunch of guys. Let's see, there's so many of them. I'm having to.
We have the Bunkleys.
We have the Bunkleys. We have Exodus. Exodus is a
Exodus is
ladies
coming back this
trio.
year.
We were trying here, and schedules just didn't work out. We get them this year. I'm so
Yes.
excited to have Exodus. Dale Rochelle coming all the way from Oklahoma.
Wow.
So we've got him coming in here. Let's see. It would help if I could see. Clear Vision, an amazing group of guys. I've loved getting to know them. Someone brand new to the ranch, Chosen 413.
Okay.
And they were recently given an award for being one of the up and coming artists at one of the awards programs. Cami Schrock, love her solo ministry, absolutely love it. A new guy. I saw him on a video of one of the other events where they had kind of a midnight sing. It was midnight, and this guy was really bringing it.
Oh,
And
wow.
so when I saw his name come up, it's like, yes, we've got to have Caleb Howard. We have to have him. And he's kind of got this cowboy feel, this little country.
Well, he's got a little picture holding a guitar. I mean, you got to be able to sing
Yes,
if you hold a
I
guitar,
mean,
right?
and just talking to him, it was just really neat talking to him and getting to know him on the phone. Like you said, the Bunkleys, they're from kind of my neck of the woods. They're over in the South Carolina on the other side of the river. And then coming back this year's Ray Bennett. That's a familiar name because he was a 2021 winner of the Lift Your Voice competition. So Ray is one of the Roundup artists this year. So this year's different. We only have 10 Roundup artists. So it's like the best of the best. Rather than having 15, we narrowed it in to 10, and that was tough.
It was tough because we have a lot of
Still
great
makes
talent that
talent.
wants to be a part
Really
of
have a lot of talent.
Gospel
So
Fest.
I'm excited. And this year, Mickey, we're kind of mixing it up a little bit. So we're going to get these Roundup artists throughout the event rather than in little groups.
Well, a
And
lot of
so,
people ask about our Roundup artist, and the reason that Jeff is very adamant about having Roundup artists is the fact that we always want to be bringing in new talent. We
yes,
always want to give a stage. We also want to give a place for people that may not be established as well as some of the headline artists that we may have each year, but he wants to give them an opportunity to be able to display their talents and to get them known. And so we hope that by bringing them to Loretta Lynn's ranch, that people will fall in love with them, go hear them if they can ever come to their area where they
right.
live, and also book them at their community events, at their
Absolutely.
churches. And this is just our opportunity to kind of display some new talent and some new faces that otherwise might even be overlooked.
I kind of look at it this way. Every artist out there was new at some point.
Yes.
So if you can think back, when were the Hoppers the new kids on the block? And how many platforms did they get the opportunity to get on before they were this family that is just, iconic in Southern gospel music? So every one of these artists will bring us something that I really believe everyone at the ranch can walk away and say, you know what, they're talented, they're anointed, they're gifted, and I'm excited about that. I get real excited about just kind of the grassroots people that we deal with.
Well, I think it's going to be good too because of the fact that it gives them an opportunity to meet new people, puts them on a
Yes.
stage that the Hoppers are going to be on, that the
Yes.
Gatlin brothers are going to be on, the Chuck Wagon Gang, Gold
Gold
City, and so
City.
many others. But it's just
Oh,
a great opportunity for them to also meet
right.
some new people. So we also want to say this. If you're watching us now and you're a solo artist or you have a group and you would like to be considered, each year Loretta goes through and she picks individuals and these artists to take part in the Roundup Artist section. Now, this is not a separate concert that is done away from the main stage. These artists are intermingled through all the other artists. So some of these artists are going to be on the same set
Right.
as Gold City. Some of them are going to be on the same set as the Hoppers. And so they're going to have their moment. It's not like they're going to be in a showcase. I think that's the term that a lot of other places uses. It's not like they're going to be in a showcase that's going to be in the afternoon when a lot of people are off doing something else. They're actually going to be a part of the actual lineup. And we feel like that's only fair to be able to give them that opportunity. We want people to be sitting there when they're singing. So we're not going to throw them off in a back room for a showcase. We're actually going to showcase them right in the middle of the meat of the lineup and the great lineup that Jeff has coming this year.
If you're on the set with the Hoppers, you're probably going to pass them backstage. You know, you're going to come off stage, they're going to come on stage. We're going to have a lot of different artists there. And really the main thing that I tried to do when scheduling was, okay, if we've got all of our artists, male quartets, I tried to mix it up a bit and perhaps put a mixed group or a female trio or, you know, a soloist in there just to mix it up a little bit and to give everyone their time to shine, because that's really, everybody's out there to let their light shine.
Exactly.
That's what I look at it, is they're out there proclaiming what they are in the ministry for, and that's for Christ. And that's what I get excited about, because I traveled for years full time, and it was exciting to be able to be in a concert with some of these artists and to be the one, that soloist that's right before, or that group that was right before. That's exciting.
It is,
because we look to them and we see that, yes, they were the new guys once.
They had their opportunity.
Look
at where they are. And the wonderful thing about the Roundup artists too that we're very excited about is these are some of the best that we have found.
Yes.
So the only problem I think we are really presenting, Loretta, is that usually at other concerts, these are the artists where you would go up and go get you a sandwich or go to the restroom or go get you something to drink or take you a little smoke break. And you're not going to have that opportunity because it's going to be talent from start to finish. These people are so talented, you're not going to want to walk out when they get on stage.
I mean, I could pull up the schedule over here and it would just blow your mind. You're not going to have a potty break. Nope.
Bring your Depends or your catheter or whatever you
have to wait,
because this is going to be
time, because you're not going to want to miss it.
Exactly. So go to the concession stand beforehand, stock up, carry it to your seat.
Yes. The difficulty that I have year to year is I want to bring in new talent each year, because that's kind of the mandate. That's what I'm challenged to do. And a lot of these guys, I don't want to let go of them, you know, because they're just so good, and you just want to be able to bring them back. And you've got some that are songwriters, and so they have original music, and it's going to be amazing whenever you could build a full concert just with these Roundup artists.
Exactly.
Say,
well, here's what I want to do for everyone that's watching us right now. I'm going to go through and I'm going to name these artists again. And these artists should be in the comment section below. And what we're going to encourage them to do is we're going to encourage them that when we call their name, that they need to put their website up, because I want all of our viewers to go and check them out before we actually get to the concert, because they're just as much part of Gospel Fest this year as anyone else. And so the Reverend Quartet, Molded Clay, the Bunkleys. Come on, y'all start putting in your websites below. We've got Dale. All right, I have to put my glasses on because that light. Dale Rochelle, Clear Vision, Caleb Howard, Ray Bennett, Exodus, Chosen 413, Cami Schrock. All right, so I need all of y'all right now. Y'all should be inside the group. Below in the comments section, I want you to go ahead and start putting in your website so everyone that's watching this right now can go and check you out. And they're going to show up with product. They're going to show up with CDs and music and all sorts of stuff that you're going to be able to take home with you. So that's going to be exciting for you to meet some of these new artists. And again, some of these people may not be able to make it next week or next year. I'm sorry. So that means that if you're a group or you're a soloist out there and you think you want to be a part of something like this, then you need to come check it out this year and see how everything goes. You should not be trying to become a roundup artist without first coming to the concert to see how everything goes to make sure it's a good match for you. Just calling up and saying, I want to be on the program because the Gatlin brothers are there, it's not good enough. You need to come, check it out, watch, and be a spectator the first year, see how everything goes, and then get with Loretta so that way she can hook you up and tell you exactly what has to happen for you to be considered as a roundup artist.
And it's really great because they are there the full festival.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have their product table for the full festival. They'll have their time that they'll sing, but you'll have an opportunity to get to know the artists. And these artists will have the opportunity to network and get to know everyone that's there. So I would love to meet prospective roundup artists. If you're at Gospel Fest 2023, find me.
Yes. Remember this face right here.
Yeah, I'm the one that's kind of all over the place.
Now, don't come up to me. Now, don't come up to me because it's her. Now, if you've got $100 bill, give it to me and I will show you where she is. But no, you're the one that makes those decisions. You bring them and say, all right, here's our roundup artist. And we're like, okay.
Just come find me. I'd love to talk to you. It's a lot of fun. I went through the very first year. It was kind of frightening. It was overwhelming. I had over 250 artists to vet and to listen to.
Oh my goodness.
And to check out. And believe me, I do. I mean, because it's a huge responsibility to say, okay, this 15 and this year it's this 10. We're proud to present on this stage because we're representing. We don't want to misrepresent Loretta Lynn and the family being on her home place and her homestead. And we're just really excited that the Sneed family is allowing this and has a heart for the regional and the up and coming artists.
Absolutely. This is going to be in addition to the arts and crafts that's going to be taking place. We've also got the car show again this year. Big Mama's going to be cooking. We got everything that you have come to love at Gospel Fest going to be taking place this year. Let's run down the list of our headliners. Number one, the Gatlin brothers. The Gatlin brothers are going to be with us on Saturday night, closing out the event. That's worth the ticket.
Yes.
That's worth the ticket because I'm excited about that. Then you've also got the Hoppers that will kick things off on Thursday night. We've got the Chuck Wagon Gang, the Inspirations. Gold City's going to be with us this year. We're very excited because Gold City's hot right now with their new bass singer, Jeff Chapman. So if you have not heard the new quartet, then you're going to want to make sure that you get a ticket to come see Gold City for that. Carol Woodard is going to be with us again this year. We're very excited. New Ground, Carolina is going to be back. The Christian country band that is just wide open from start to finish. They're going to be with us as well as the Sneed family. And then we also can't leave out the Troy Burns family. They're going to be with us and be back with us. That's just, I can't remember every artist that's going to be there, but I think I got 90% of them. Mary Faye
Jackson is coming in from Texas. Marvin Morrow, he's kind of a local in that area of the ranch and does some programming there. He and his wife will be coming in.
Wilmington Celebration Choir is going to be with us.
Yes. I love
them. This is so good.
They're amazing.
This is going to be a lineup unlike any other.
Yes.
So you're going to want to go ahead and get your tickets. Gospel Fest is let me see if I can put this up for you because I want you to see this. Gospelfest.co, August the 23rd through the 27th. And we want you to go ahead and make your plans to be with us. Miss Loretta has done a great job of putting together our roundup artists, the Reverend Quartet, Molded Clay, the Bunkleys, Dale Rochelle, Clear Vision, Ray Bennett, Caleb Howard, Exodus, Chosen 413, and Cammie Schrock. Those are going to be the top 10 roundup artists that will be with us. And you pretty much fought for these 10. You didn't want to lose any more than what you had right here.
I didn't. I didn't want to lose them. I would have loved to have gone 15. I could have even put out 20. I mean, we've had so much talent, and there's just not enough time in a day. You know, when we look at the schedule and we're trying to squeeze things in, I get nervous when I see Jeff Sneed come up on the phone because he's usually calling me to say, "Can you give me 5 minutes?" And when you look at our schedule and our lineup, we have got so much jam-packed from the 23rd to the 27th. We can't slide anything in there as thick as a piece of paper. We've got so much going on.
And one of the things that we fought for, you and I fought for this year, because I kind of interjected my voice, was that we wanted some of our main groups to have more time. Instead of just trying to rush them in and rush them out. So we've actually built in, and that's one of the reasons why we've cut down in certain places, is because when people say, I'm coming to hear the Chuck Wagon Gang, well, we want you to hear all the Chuck Wagon Gang that you want to hear. We don't want to run them in like cattle and then run them out. So a lot of your favorite artists that you're buying tickets to see, they're going to have more time on stage this year because we want to make sure that you get your money's worth and that you get to hear the artist that you want to hear. Now, our VIP tickets this year, the VIP tickets are the only tickets. Listen now, the VIP tickets are the only tickets that will be reserved seating.
Yes.
So if you do not get your VIP weekend pass, the VIPs, then you're going to have to fight for a chair at every session.
Yes.
So that means that when the gates open at each session, you're going to have to be standing in line to be able to get a good seat. So the best thing to do is to get that VIP seating. That way you have the same seat the entire weekend at every session. And of course, you can get your festival pass, and then you can also buy your daily tickets if you're not able to make it. But Loretta, the VIP ticket is the way to go.
The best way to go.
That's the way to go right there.
I don't get to sit down, but I'd like to just get the discount on the groceries, you know?
Yes, because you get your reserved seating for all sessions. No waiting in line to enter. So when you get your VIP bracelet, personalized bracelet, you will be able to walk right in the gate. So no standing in line. We're also throwing in a free tour of Miss Loretta Lynn's home just by being a part and by purchasing your VIP ticket.
Have you gone on the tour?
I haven't. I haven't had time. Y'all keep me on stage all the time.
We went on the tour like at midnight one night after everything was over. I heard about that. And it was crazy. But it's amazing. You get to see such cool stuff.
Yeah. They said that it was left the way that she left it. Yes. She just walked out. Well, when you get your VIP ticket, we're going to give you a ticket to be able to take a tour of Miss Loretta Lynn's home. Listen to this. When you get the VIP ticket, not only do you get the reserved seat, you don't have to stand in line to get in the main gate. You get 10% discount on all food all weekend. And then you also get 20% discount on all Gospel Fest merch. Jeff normally has a t-shirt for the year. He normally has a few hats. He normally has fans. Whatever you see that is Gospel Fest merch, you'll get a 20% discount. And all you have to do is have your VIP bracelet, and you get those discounts, and you get your reserved seat for the entire weekend.
Now,
so if you don't have that,
officially, what the t-shirt might look like.
Oh, do we get to see that?
Whoa. But it's going to be, whoops, where am I? It's going to have some elements of this.
Oh, cool.
So we're talking about it. We're working on the design, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a great shirt.
So you're going to want to make sure to take advantage of all that. And we're trying to make it to where your VIP ticket is everything that you need, all in one. So if you haven't received your VIP ticket, if you have not gone online to purchase, look at it. Gospel Fest right there.
Yes.
Gospelfest.co. Go get the VIP ticket. That way you are taken care of. Miss Loretta, you have done a fantastic job again this year, lining up our roundup artists. I'm very excited about all those that are coming and all those that have been commenting throughout the live tonight. Is there anything else you want to add about them, or anything else you want to add about the concert this year?
I'm excited. I'm excited that you are going to be with us throughout the entire event.
All weekend.
All weekend.
All weekend.
That makes me really happy.
All weekend. I usually have to dip out and come back. I had to fly out last year. But no, we completely, after last year, we completely marked off the schedule and said we're going to be there all week.
That excites me.
Very excited.
Happy. Yeah.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So, yeah. Thank you for saying that, because if you didn't, I was going to have to go take some more medication.
That's going to be awkward. Yeah.
It's gonna be that.
But, I've already warned people that that you are going to be there, and we're all subject to being comedy fodder. So
if you're moving, I'm talking about you.
Yes, that's right.
That's the way to go.
So you will be offended. You will.
You will be offended. All right, roundup artists.
You will laugh.
In here. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are very excited about you joining us for Gospel Fest 2023.
I want to meet you. Okay.
Yes.
I want all of these people to come meet me and say hi.
Absolutely.
For no other reason. My name's Loretta and I'm on the ranch.
She's responsible.
Yeah.
So if you are a roundup artist, we welcome you. Thank you so much for making it a part of your schedule. Now, here's what we want you to do. Get on your social media and blast it everywhere.
Yeah.
Share this video, but also share the graphics that you've been given, and let's promote this thing. We are so proud of our roundup artists, the top 10 best. Not in a showcase in a back room, on the main stage with the main artist. And we're very tickled to death about that. Miss Loretta is going to be working, getting everything ready. We're going to get out of here, but we're going to come back a little bit later on and talk about more artists and interview more artists. So be sure you're following Gospel Fest on Facebook. Just be sure you join the private group so you can get all the details when they are made available. Go get your ticket. Gospelfest.co.